Outside Harden. From deep three-point land. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 8 assists here tonight. Here's Black, guarded by Young. Black passes to Jackson. And there it is for him. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Pass to Young. From the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Black. Give him 8 points now. Up top, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Now here's Young. He's got 11. Fires it. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Tipped.
How about the reach from Murphy using those long arms to get to that shot?
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Barons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Harden. Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Black, guarded by Young, and Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Harden from outside. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Baltimore.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Now here's Young. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Over Jackson. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
And the Kings call time here. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. Jackson with it. Over Porzingis. Jackson can't get it to go.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
There's Young with the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break. And that's his first 3 of this half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far. .30 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Harden. And that one good. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jackson with another miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find. way to get the embers going.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Baltimore. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Andre Drummond, and it's Baldwin in at the power forward position. Count that bucket. Under the new collective bargaining agreement, the all-NBA teams will now be positionless. What do you think about that, Brent?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you're awarding the players that had the best seasons, and if it happens to be guard heavy or big heavy or wing. Heavy, so be it. The 15 best players are going to get the acknowledgement that all the hard work and all the consistency and what they put into the season, that's going to pay off.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
To the paint. Drummond passes to Hampton. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Out to the wing. The 3 from Banchero. And Beauchamp pulls it down. Here are the Barons with the ball. Inside, Phillips. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Allen. Banchero drives. The layup off target.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Baltimore, R.J. Hampton.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Bagley. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Here's Phillips, guarded by Banchero. Here's Beauchamp. Pure from three-point range.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Bagley. Over Drummond. Bagley, no good.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Hampton. Here's Baldwin. Fires top of the key, and the jumper falls for him.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Bagley. And players now able to get richer extensions, up to 140% of their existing salary. But Brent, what was the impetus for that change?
I think in certain cases before, it just didn't make financial sense for players to extend. But if the teams have the ability to go that high above BA and other teams can't offer you that money, you're in that position, you've got to take extensions rather than look for something that's greener pastures. And I think that's going to help teams to retain. The players that they value, the players that they drafted, and the players that they foundationally want to keep to build around.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
And some changes here for the Kings. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Bagley. Sadiq Bey comes in for Metu. And it's Vassell in for Allen.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
And it's Harden, that time on the assist from Young. Harden's got 22.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Banchero outside. Over Clark. They get it again. He's off on the layup.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Harden, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Vassell outside. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
It's so hard to keep Porzingis off the boards, and the timing right there on the putback. Wow.
Pass to Banchero. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Kings, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Banchero. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Now the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Back to Young. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And that one drops for him.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Barons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call an illegal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning, there's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
Here's Young. There's the drive. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Black. And Porzingis with the block. Harden surveying the D to the inside. Here's Clark. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for Baltimore, Brandon Clark.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Bay outside. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Baltimore. Harden finds Clark over Banchero. Got a hand on it.
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting for Sacramento, Devin Vassell, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
He hits the second from the line. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Young. Pass to Clark. Great D that time from Banchero. And it's Sacramento's ball. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Harden from outside. Fires the 3. And Bay pulls it down. And stolen by Clark. So it's Baltimore picking up the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, I'd love to know, whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense, what aspect of your game are you most proud of?
being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.